Hi, I'm Matt Alkerton from Nuisance Wildlife Control. We quite often get asked why we show up with such a big truck to a squirrel job. It actually saves our clients time and money, and we're going to show you why. This is our 2011 F450 cube van. We use it mostly for exclusion and repair work. It's pretty well our mobile shop, and it has everything we need in one trip. Once we bought the cube van, we were concerned about the fuel mileage. It's a V10 motor. It gets 18 liters per 100 kilometers, so that's really not a big cost factor. The fewer trips make it more affordable than a pickup truck because we can fit everything inside. It's easier than hauling a trailer and finding parking spots, and the time that we've saved matters more than the fuel. For size of this cube van, it's 17 feet on the floor. We have 20 feet length up top, and as you can see, we have a 40-foot, or I guess once we get in it, you'll be able to see there is actually a 40-foot ladder up top, so we can fit that all inside. We use fiberglass ladders mostly, just because a little bit safer around electrical. The fiberglass ladders break down in the sun, and keeping them inside in the cube van, we don't have to worry about rain, snow, or sun on the ladders. As you can see, we don't have any signage on this truck. It would pretty well be a rolling billboard. We chose not to do any signage just because a lot of our clients don't want their neighbor to know that they have a squirrel issue or a bat issue inside their home. Otherwise, this would be a really good vehicle to have signage on, but just for our clients, we did not do that. I'm just going to go over how we laid out our truck just to be as efficient and effective as possible. Our caulking guns are used a lot, so they're on the door. They're right handy without having to get into the truck. Prevent you. We have wire in here too. There's tape measure on the other side you can't really see. The DeWalt batteries are easy to get because we're using the drills and stuff quite often. So whenever we have a dead battery, it's easy to change it out. The next best thing we ever did with this is adding the step to get into it. Although it's not that high, when you're working in this truck all day, it gets a bit tiresome going up and down because it is fairly high to get actually into it. Right in here, we don't use it all that often, but we got it as an add-on to it. We also have a ramp that pulls out. So if we needed to move anything heavy, we have a cart just inside too that we can wheel stuff in and out. We don't use it a lot, but we wanted to be able to have that option if we needed. So when we're organizing the truck, we want to keep things at the back of the truck. Things like the pylons, we pull them out if we have to park beside a road and set them up. Other things like a heavy roll of wire, it's at the back so we don't have to carry it very far. We set it up with these DeWalt storage boxes just because it's easy to get the boxes, and it's something you can scale if you're putting into new vehicles. So we didn't have to build our own boxes and take a lot of work. As you can see, they're labeled, which helps finding everything. The clear top lids ones, you can see what's inside. Even if it's not labeled, you can kind of see what's in there. All the other ones that aren't clear top lids are labeled. What I really like is the drawers because it saves space and you can pull them out to see what's inside. The ladders are on the floor. Sometimes this has got lots of traps in it on the inside. As we move ahead, we have this DeWalt cart that I mentioned before, but on the cart we have our drills in here. Any of our battery operated tools are just below it. All the screws and nails that we need are just below that, and then nail guns or anything like that. We set it up like this for if we needed to move this whole cart out. It was easy to do. We don't really do it all that often. It's mainly just grab it and put it on our tool belts, but then it's here at the back where we need it if we have to come in and get more screws or whatever. One thing I forgot to mention is with some of the DeWalt boxes, we have foam cut out, the Kaizen foam on the inside, just so we can tell when everything's back in there what we're missing. What's also nice about these DeWalt boxes on the racks is they're very easily, they can be removed. When we get over here to the brake area, we have an 8-foot brake in here. We don't necessarily need a 10-foot brake. If we're doing more fascia and stuff, it would make more sense, but for us, we're not getting into that big of jobs generally. And then when we set up the brake, we wanted to have stuff that we would use here, easy reach, so tape measures and stuff are in there. Utility knives, pencils, all that are up here. It's light, just gets it out of the road. Framing square and stuff is over there. This table folds down, so it makes this a good workbench, and then it can fold right up, especially for marking out what we need on our material. Our aluminum goes up there, just so we can grab it, set it on the table, pull it out, cut it, whatever we need. At the front, I'll get out of the road. We put a lot of the light stuff, it just kind of gets thrown in there, just because it's light and go up on top. with some of our other safety stuff and pitch hoppers and that. One other thing I should mention is we keep our fall rest and stuff in the truck, and a lot of our other safety stuff, first aid is in here too, and it stays in here. Then we don't have to look for it, and it's always available when we need it. Just some things that are commonly not thought about that you definitely need. Having a garbage can in here is a big thing where you can throw all your weight stuff in, and then having a broom and a dustpan handy just to clean up is also a good idea. We've had the cube van for about 5 years, so there is a few things I'd either change or upgrade, I guess. One thing, if I was doing this again and we didn't need a 40-foot ladder, I'd have the ladders on the floor just because they're so heavy to lift up top, and put them underneath the boxes. And as you can see with all the traps and other ladders and stuff, the boxes at the bottom get fairly well blocked in. So having the ladders there and be able to just pull them out, that would be one thing I would change. I'd go to more of the drawers instead of the boxes, just because the drawers you can pull out to get access to everything. One upgrade I would do is I would have, and I kind of wanted to do, but I haven't just got to it yet, is add QR codes to any of the like screws and stuff like that, just so you can scan it and be able to reorder it or restock it or whatever. One other thing, I wouldn't do it on this truck, but if we ever got another one, I probably would consider wrapping it and putting signage on it. And then the other thing, just as you can see, the motion lights are nice, but we definitely need a little more lighting, especially over the work table. So after all that, I think it's a pretty good explanation of like why the cube van works for us, how I think other businesses could use it too.